NORAD commander drops bombshell. Warning on Hegseth's military failures. Yeah. Let me tell you a story, ain't no fiction, ain't no lie. A 4-star general stood up and looked the truth right in the eye. Glen VanHerck, he commanded NORAD, he commanded the North. Years of service, years of watching, now he's laying facts forth. August in Huntsville, Alabama, a symposium on drones. Counter-air defense, the room full of uniforms and phones. He didn't come to entertain, he didn't come to play. He came to say what happened, came to spell it out today. 3 F-5s took off from Iranian soil, headed for a base. Low and slow beneath the radar, at a reckless pace. Dropped their bombs on American assets, March 2026. And the general said it plain, said that's embarrassing, no tricks. We got our rear end handed to us, that's the quote he gave. By jets from 1970, jets that time should have paved. Old technology, outdated steel, but it got through anyway. Because the system meant to stop, it wasn't working that day. NORAD commander drops bombshell, warning on Hegseth's military failures. Oh, Hegseth's military failures. Oh, NORAD commander drops bombshell, warning. NORAD command Hegseth's military failures. NORAD commander drops bombshell, warning on Hegseth's military failures. Ain't about politics, it's about the men who guard our borders. It's about the mission, roles and lanes that got confused. Two branches point the fingers while the readiness got bruised. He said it clear, said we didn't get surprised. No, we knew, said the failure wasn't seeing it. The failure was breaking through the chain of who's responsible, whose job it was to act. That's the story he was telling, that's the honest, documented fact. Now this ain't the only piece, the story's bigger than one strike. Kuwaiti jets and friendly fire F-15s lost that night. MANPADS and drone swarms, tactics changing fast. The old rules of engagement can't keep up with what's amassed. And that's the warning that VanHerck gave to leaders in that room. Said if we don't fix the structure, we're inviting further doom. Not a threat, not an accusation, just a soldier speaking plain. 30 years of service talking, trying to ease the coming pain. NORAD commander drops bombshell, warning on Hegseth's military failures. The war zone caught it firsthand, verified before the callers. Confirm the words exactly, confirm the panel and the place. This ain't a rumor, this a record, this a documented case. CENTCOM won't confirm the details, won't put it on the record, but the general already said it, and the outlets have concurred. So when you hear the noise online, when you hear the politics spin, remember what the general said, remember where we've been. History repeats the lesson when the roles ain't clearly drawn. When nobody claims the mission to the moment troops are gone. That's the story from Huntsville, that's the warning from the stage. A retired general speaking truth in the modern troubled age. Not for fame, not for headlines, but because he swore an oath to protect and to be honest, even when the truth feels rough. NORAD commander drops bombshell, warning on Hegseth's military failures. And the record's gonna stand there long after all the noise and squalor. So remember March, remember Huntsville, remember what was said. 3 old jets got through the shield while confusion filled instead. 2 services in silence while the question sat unclaimed. And a general stepped up to speak, so history gets it named. This the story, this the record, this the warning loud and clear. NORAD commander drops bombshell warning, and the nation needs to hear. Let's go deeper into the story. Let's break down what it means. Northern Command and NORAD, that's the shield that guards our scenes. VanHerck ran that command for years, watched over sea and sky, watched for missiles, watched for bombers, watched for threats up high. So when a man like that gets up and says the system broke, that ain't a talking point for cable news, that ain't a partisan joke. That's a career on the line, that's decades of expertise, telling the room in Huntsville what went wrong. No filter, no release. Let's talk about the base itself, let's talk about where it hit. Camp Buehring out in Kuwait, that's the target that got lit. NBC News reported it back in April, cited officials who saw. Then Iranian state media rolled out pilots telling what they flew. Press TV had the interviews, had the men who claimed the flight. Low and slow under 30,000 feet, coming in at night. CENTCOM never gave the details, never put it on record clean. But the story kept on building through the outlets in between. NORAD commander drops bombshell warning on Hegseth military failures. That's the headline, but the substance runs much deeper than the trailers. It's about the F-15Es too, the ones that got shot down. Friendly fire from a Kuwaiti jet, confusion on the ground. It's about MANPADS, shoulder missiles, Chinese made and sold. It's about drone swarms testing tactics that are new, not old. The battlefield is changing, and the general made it known. The rules from 20 years ago don't fit the war that's grown. Let's talk about the panel where he spoke these words out loud. Space Missile Defense Symposium, a room without a crowd, not a rally, not a broadcast built for cameras and light. A room of engineers and officers discussing what was right. Counter-drone defense, that was the subject of the day. And VanHerck used real history to make his point convey. He didn't reach for drama, didn't reach for hype or fear. He reached for what actually happened, laid it honest, laid it clear. NORAD commander drops bombshell warning on Hegseth's military failures. The war zone had reporters there, confirmed it word for word, no failures. August 12th the story ran, confirmed and cross-checked right. That's how you know it's grounded, that's how you know it's tight. Not a rumor from a comment section, not a post without a source. A specialized defense outlet standing right there at the course. So when the video repeats it, when the title makes it plain, oh, it's rooted in reporting, not invention, not a game. Now the deeper question stands, the one VanHerck put out there. Who's responsible for stopping threats when roads ain't crystal clear? Two branches, two commands, both assuming someone else was covering that airspace, was defending it themselves. That's the gap that led it through, that's the gap that he named. Not incompetence in the moment, but structure to be blamed. And that's a story bigger than one man or one report. That's a story about systems, about how the pieces soar. NORAD commander drops bombshell warning on Hegseth's military failures. History's gonna remember what was said inside them walls, sir. A general who served his time, who commanded north and sky, stood up in Alabama and he told the room to why. 3 jets got through the net, and lives were put at stake because the roads were left undefined because of the mistake. That's the story, that's the record, that's the warning, clear and plain. NORAD commander drops the truth, so the nation knows the pain.